Here's a question for you. Did you have time to read the 1,100-page stimulus bill before it was passed by Congress? Probably not, and you're not alone. Most lawmakers said they hadn't had time to read the bill either. A campaign is now underway to stop that way of doing business on the Hill. It's called readthebill.org. Joining me now here in the studio is Lisa Rosenberg, Government Affairs Consultant for the SunlightFoundation, the group behind this new website. Lisa, great to see you. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
First and foremost, what do you want? What is it that you're calling for? Talk about your organization and how you developed readthebill.org.
Well, the SunlightFoundation is an organization devoted to using the power of the internet to increase transparency in government. It's plain and simple. We think citizens have a right to know what's going on in government, and they ought to be able to find out online. Readthebill.org is just a natural extension of that mission. We think that all legislation should be posted online in its final form 72 hours before it's debated in Congress. That way, lawmakers have a chance to read the bill, citizens have a chance to read the bill, and we actually know what's being debated, what's being voted on.
Would anything get done? I don't mean to ask it in a flip manner, but would anything get done since Congress can't manage to pass a budget and hasn't passed a budget on time for several years running now, let alone just get a bill up online with an opportunity for everyone to read it?
I mean, I think it's just a matter of setting the clock back a little bit. Congress knows when they have to vote on a bill. They just have to set the deadline back by 3 days for when they have to get that bill online. So I do think things could get done, but it's a matter of really changing the way Congress has done business, and that's a hard sell.
And this is not something new. There's a lot of talk about this right now because people are saying they didn't have a chance to read the just passed stimulus bill. But this happened back in 2001 with the Patriot Act. This happened with the Fannie Mae Freddie Mac bailout last year. I'm missing one that I just thought of, and it just lost my brain. But anyway, the point is, it's not anything new. So why now?
It's not new. We think now the time is right in terms of the technology is there. It wouldn't be that complicated to implement it. And we think that these are really difficult times. Now more than ever, when the economy is in crisis, we need to know what our government is doing, and we need to have a say and a voice in what our government is doing.
Why do you think there's an urgency for lawmakers to pass bills? Is it because they don't want people to see exactly what's in it?
I mean, I'm not going to say that all lawmakers are guilty of trying to hide what's in bills. I do think there's a certain amount of that. I also think that it's just the way we've always done it. We've never had to take our time. We negotiate things at the last minute. They're just not used to it. They need to be retrained to read their own legislation.
Is this a bipartisan effort, or is this just because there's a new administration in?
No, this is a bipartisan effort, and in the last Congress there was actually a bill that was introduced that would require lawmakers to put bills online 72 hours before consideration. It had bipartisan support. It was in the House, and we're hoping it'll get reintroduced again this year, and with more bipartisan support.
And what are you calling on folks watching to do? What do they need to do to help you in this endeavor?
Well, right now they should go to readthebill.org. We have a petition. We just launched the website, but already well over 2,000 folks have signed the petition, and we're hoping to get more and more signatures. People need to hear from their constituents. Members need to hear from their constituents that this is important to them, and this is one way to voice that.
And if enough constituents demand it, then that's how things get changed, because there's nothing like the pressure of phone calls and emails to Capitol Hill to get lawmakers to get moving, because they'll think that people really are demanding something.
People should be outraged that members don't know what's in the legislation that they pass or that they vote on. And so we are hoping to create a little outrage and get people online and signing this petition.
All right. Well, good luck. Lisa Rosenberg, thank you so much for being here tonight.
Thank you.
Really appreciate it.